Hello students, we are going to study about discrete mathematics in this lecture. So the very introductive part of discrete mathematics is formal logic. In formal logic, the very first topic is proposition. Proposition is a statement. Statement in the sense you must be knowing about the English normal sentence like I'm going to school or I'm eating my food. Those kind of statements are called as proposition. And the very important thing is a proposition is a declarative sentence which is either true or false. So for all type of proposition value, we determine whether the particular proposition or the declarative sentence is true or false. And true and false is known as the truth value. This is called as truth value of the particular sentence. So what is truth value or true and false? We'll see further. You can see the example here, 1 plus 1 equal to 2. And this value is always true. That is why this truth value of this particular proposition is true. 9 is less than 6. Is 9 value less than 6? No. That is why this proposition value is always false. London is in Denmark. Is London in Denmark country? No. It is in United Kingdom. That is why it is also false. Paris is in France. That is true. But when you come to the last two statement, that is where are you going and sit down, these two are not the normal sentences. First one is a question sentence and second is a command type of sentence. So this kind of statements are not coming under proposition. Only the normal sentences like 1 plus 1 or I'm going to school or Paris is in France, this kind of statements are coming under proposition. Then we'll see what is a compound proposition. Compound proposition is when one or more proposition are combined or connected through different type of connectivities. Let me tell you what is connectivity. Connectivity in the sense, how do you join two sentences? Either that can be using a and or. By using these two, you can join two sentences that I am eating my food or I am going to school, or I am eating my food and I am going to school. So like that you can connect two different sentences, right? The same way when you connect two different proposition to make it as one, that is called as compound proposition. Here we can see the example, roses are red and violets are blue. So roses are red is one proposition, violets are blue is the second proposition, where we are connecting both of the proposition using the connectivity and. And the next point is when you have taken one proposition that is called as primitive one if you can't break it into simple proposition. Like here you have taken a single proposition, let it be a compound proposition, but you can make it into two different proposition like roses are red and violets are blue, right? But when you take only roses are red as a proposition, can you break it into two parts? No, right? That cannot be possible. That is why roses are red is a single unbreakable proposition which can be called as primitive proposition. So now you are clear what is a proposition. It is a normal sentence excluding all that question mark, command statement and exclamatory sentences. Then compound proposition is when you are connecting two different proposition, and primitive proposition is a single proposition which cannot be broken into many other proposition. But compound can be broken into single two proposition or two or three. That can be up to the number of proposition you are adding into the compound proposition. Okay, so next topic is we'll see about the basic logic operation. So basic logic operation are the three types, that is conjunction, disjunction and negation. Actually logic operation can be of many types, but the basic ones are conjunction, disjunction, negation, that is and or not. And conjunction is stand as and in English language, and the notation is this one, cap. Disjunction is or, the notation is cup, and negation is not, the notation is this tilted sign. So I'll tell you about the other type of logical operations that can be NAND, that is not plus and. Then next is NOR, that is not plus or. And two more are there, that is XOR and next is XNOR. So actually this 4 we don't use in discrete mathematics, but they are there as logic operation in digital electronics. So for time being you should know these 3. Then we'll see what are the truth table of this logic operation. The first one we'll see conjunction. Conjunction is when you are adding any two proposition by combining them using the word AND. I told you about the connectivity when we considered the compound statement. So in the same way, when you use the connectivity AND to connect two different proposition, that is called as conjunction. Instead of taking two different sentence or proposition, I have taken two variable P and Q and considered them as two proposition. And I have combined them using the operator or using the connectivity AND. That is the cap symbol. So this is pronounced as, or this is called as P and Q. Now we'll see the truth value. You may ask that why truth table, right? I told you that every proposition have a truth value. So see, if single proposition have a truth value, true or false, for two proposition, how many truth value you can have? 4. That is 2 cross true, 4. Then we'll see what is the truth table. P and Q if you are taking, that is true true, true false, false true and false false. You are getting 4 combination of truth values, and when you see the result for true true, the truth table value always gives the value true, and for other value it is false. Why true? Because when you connect two different proposition using AND connectivity, the result is always true. But if any of them is false or both are false, you will get the result as false. The next is disjunction. Disjunction is when you combine the two proposition using the keyword OR, and this is denoted as P or Q. You can see the truth table. First one is true, then true, 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 false. So here the basic rule is if either of the value, or if out of two value, if a single value is also true, your output of the P or Q would be true. Otherwise it is false. Here you can see both are false, that is why false. Now when you come to negation, negation is the notation which is used to change the single proposition value. So if we have taken a single proposition P and you are making it as negation P, so whenever you keep the truth value as true, it will give you false. If it is false, then it is true.